Hello everyone. Welcome to LiCo Book Club. Today is Tuesday. It's our first book club for 2026. Now it's 7:55, so we'll be starting in 5 minutes time. All right, so stay tuned and join us back. Do join us back in 5 minutes. I'll see you. Hello, hello. Good evening, good evening. Welcome to LiCo Book Club. Hi, hi. So, yes. Oh, I may see one Tong City, you are here on Zoom. Of course, there are some on YouTube as well. But yeah, today we have only me and you. Can we do some discussion then? There are not so many people, but I do prepare something to share about New Year resolution. So, for those of you who are online, who are watching this on YouTube, my name is Jeannie. I'm from LiCo Wellness. And from here, today is our first LiCo Book Club of the year. And we're going to talk about New Year resolution. Okay, so Tom, I'm not sure if you are convenient to talk. Later, we can talk a bit more. If you're convenient, right? But now let me just share my screen, just share with you what we have. Okay, for today's topic. So today, can hear me? Hope that you can hear me clearly, yeah? Let me check and see. Okay, so today we going to talk about how to build a better New Year resolution. Hope that you can hear me clearly. Right. Okay. So I am not sure. For some people, they do their New Year resolution very regularly on a yearly basis. Some people don't. So research shows that about 40% of the people actually set New Year resolutions. Okay, so I'm not sure if 40% to you is really a lot or is very little. It's very few people. And do you have the habit of setting New Year resolution? For me, I'm doing New Year resolutions together with my family, my husband and my daughter. For the last few years, we've been doing that. And of course, reviewing it as well, not just set it and forget about it, right? So this is what the research says. Okay, so are you ready to turn your New Year resolution into reality? I think that is an important question. Not just some people, just because we see on social media, a lot of people towards end of the year they will say that review for 2025 and then outlook for 2026, what I'm going to achieve, etc. And they also do that. Okay, but we hope that we don't just do that for the sake of doing the New Year resolution. We do hope that we genuinely want that to happen and want to make them into reality. Right? Later, I'll share with you what my New Year resolutions are for this year. So, most New Year resolutions fail because it's lack of a concrete plan, rely too much on willpower, and they get discouraged by early setbacks. So some people write New Year resolutions can be things that like almost like making wishes, I want to be healthier. Like when I was discussing with a friend before the new year, he was telling me that his New Year resolution is to have a happier family. That sounds okay, happier family, but then how to define happier, right? I think it's really very iffy. There isn't any concrete plans. So for a happier family, for example, we can say that I want to have one-to-one dinner with my wife, just husband and wife, the two of us, without the kids, maybe once a week, right? So that we can talk. Or I want to spend at least 2 hours of quality time with my two daughters every weekend, doing things that they like, doing things that we like, for example. This sounds more like, resolution rather than just say that I want a happier family. It's really too big already, the topic, and it's very hard to achieve, isn't it? Right? And then 80 to 90% abandon their resolutions by February. Okay, so many gym can tell you that the best attendance is actually on the first week of January or first day of January. A lot of people set their goals. They want to be healthier. They want to start exercising, and they start going. By second, third, fourth week, okay, 80 to 90% actually abandoned already in just 2 months' time. So what are the common New Year resolutions? This is a research done. This is actually for UK. We don't really see one in Singapore. So let's look at the UK one. The black one is all, right? The blue one is man and the red one is woman. So as you can see, the top New Year resolution is actually exercise more. The second one is eat healthier. The third one is lose weight. The fourth one is save more money and pursue a career ambition, spend less time on social media, and so on and so forth. So interestingly, not many people want to make more money. Not a lot of people, New Year resolution is to make a lot of money. Although we thought, isn't that important? Right? But for most people, they're actually looking at their health, habits, health that they can work on to improve themselves. Okay, so are you ready? Are you already doing something for your New Year resolution? Today is the 6th. Today is the 6th day into the new year already. So how many times have you done your New Year resolution already? Okay, so on the 2nd and 3rd, the 2 days, last Friday and Saturday, we already did our first 2 workouts for our LiCo community, right? So that's a good start for the new year if one of your resolution is to exercise more. Okay, so this is the research. How long does it last? 9% of them actually keep their New Year resolution. Pretty low, right? It's only 9%. And then 23% of the people quit by the end of the first week, 64 after the first month, and 81 before end of the year. So not many people actually keep their New Year resolutions really. And most people quit on the second Friday of the month. According to Strava, there's a running and cycling tracking app, right? They name this day the Quitters Day. Second Friday of the month means this Friday, today is Tuesday, right? This Friday, 9 Jan, will be the second Friday of the month. So a lot of people would have quit already their New Year resolution. After a few days, after 1 or 2 weeks, they find that, forget it, this cannot be done. Then they just quit. Okay? And most people gave up by February. Okay? So, and why do they quit their New Year resolution? Why do they fail? It's because losing motivation is the first reason. Second one, being too busy. Shift in goals and priority, they must change their mind, want to focus on something else that's more important, or any other reasons. So there are many reasons that people quit their resolutions. I think I sent the wrong, wait, give me a minute, okay? I think I sent the wrong link in the community. Is that why I don't see people coming in? I'm so sorry. Let me send the link again, yeah? Okay, I've just sent the link again. I'm so sorry. Let me share with the other group as well. Okay, all right. That should help. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, since we don't really have a very big group, I hope to have some interaction with you as well. I don't have a lot of slides, so that, I really hope to build a community that we can help each other, motivate each other so that we can walk our wellness journey together to be fitter, healthier, and be a better versions of ourselves. Okay, personal effectiveness as well is something that we want to focus in this community. So now, are you ready to turn your resolutions into reality? First of all, maybe I want to check with you for those of you who are already here. At least I have a few people Thank you for joining. What are your New Year resolution? Can you put it in the chat? What's your New Year resolution? So I'll share with you mine. Okay. Let's type into the chat what is the one, at least one New Year resolution that you can share. Okay, so sharing with you my New Year resolution. Number one is to clear all medical checks. 3 highs, okay. Blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, all the tests that I need to do. I think this year I need to do a more comprehensive one, because one year I'll just do a basic, and the following year I'll do a more comprehensive one, including the tumor markers and the heart health, liver, kidney, etc. And my aim is to work out 5 times a week, at least 1 hour each. And actually, I've got further breakdown. Like, I want to do at least 2 sessions of run, 2 sessions of strength training, 2 sessions of yoga, stretching, right? And 1 or 2 sessions of cardio, which is my usual HIIT. So that's the workout. And then travel with my family. This last year, Dean managed to do a lot of travel, only had 2 trips with Joseph and Tao, because didn't really manage to arrange a lot of travel with my parents. So this year I want to travel more, spend more time with my parents. Okay. So Rusida say focus. Is there any no? The good thing about resolutions is you want to do something that is trackable, right? To stay positive and healthy, I think Brenda is good. Lose some kilos and healthier diet, yes. Is there any specific one, like to lose 5 kg by June, or to lose 5 kg by December, for example? You want to be quantifiable, because some kilos can be 1, can be 10, can be 20, right? And healthier diet as well, if you want to put it into a bit more specific. For example, include at least 2 types of vegetables every meal, right? Focus on protein. Focus on having enough protein every day, for example. Like Brenda, staying positive. Have you been very negative? Right? So what does it mean by stay healthy? Is it to make sure that you don't fall sick more than, how many days? Is that the aim? Or more actionable items could be, for example, workout. How many times of workout a week, for example. So this could be some of the example that you can put in, rather than use a generic term saying that I want to be healthier, or I want to, something like that. All right. Brenda, are you trying to speak? I can't quite hear you. Not sure if the rest can hear you. I couldn't quite hear you. I want to put it in the chat. Yeah. Do exercise and eat healthy. Yes, yes, yes. Do exercise can be one. So how much exercise do you want to do, right? So for myself, it's 5 times a week. This is what I have set for myself since 2 years ago. Exercise 5 days a week. Yes. So yeah, it's something that, okay, I'm going to continue. Later we can discuss a bit more, all right? So are you ready to turn it into reality? So to a lot of people, why do people quit so quickly? And most resolutions actually don't continue, right? So let's look at why, and let's look at how to let it stick. Is there something wrong with my screen sharing? Okay, let me share again. Can see my screen of pizza and hot dog, right? Okay. So to our body, right? Our body like certainty, don't like to take shock actually. So for some people, when they make their New Year resolution, they tend to make something very drastic. If it's very drastic, the body usually will reject. the mind especially. Because when we look at New Year resolution, it's really, sometimes we really want to focus on things that's more long term. Meaning, for example, I exercise is not for today. I want to exercise because I want long term, I want to stay healthy, I want to stay, maintaining my muscle mass and all that. But your brain, your your initial brain, your brain is actually set to make sure that you survive. So your immediate pleasure, for example, having the ice cream now versus go and exercise so that you don't have heart attack 10 years later, or you can still walk 20 years later, the pleasure, right? The motivation will not be able to be as strong as the pleasure of having an ice cream now, because the reward, the immediate reward, is what the body focus on. Your mind will push you towards the immediate rewards. That's why a lot of people say, I also want to eat healthy, but I can't have craving for this food, that food. And I just can't build up that habit. Okay, so instead of giving a shock to the body, to tell your body, if you haven't been exercising, for example, don't have to tell your body that I need to exercise 1 hour every day. But you can just build micro pivots. You can still just build on your existing thing that you're already doing. For example, now, if you are already having breakfast, okay, right now maybe you eat your bihun for breakfast or bread. You can just add on your all plant protein shake. I just want to add on my plant protein shake. I just want to add on my vegetable blend, for example, so that I build on my existing habit of eating breakfast, but I switch it to a healthier breakfast. So that is not so difficult as to you change the whole thing. You slowly add on first, right? Or for example, many friends tell me that they will go for a walk after dinner, after lunch or after dinner. So you can just add on 10 squat before you walk, right? Learn how to do the proper squat with a proper posture. So you just do 10 squats and then you start walking. Okay, simple as that. How many of you have a habit of bathing after coming back home? Have, right? I hope you do. You bathe, right? So before bathe, just take 3 minutes to do a wall sit. 1 minute wall sit, maybe 1 minute plank, right? So just start with 1 minute. If you read the book Atomic Habit, you will see that just start with something as simple as 30 seconds or 1 minute, and we slowly build on that. Rather than telling your body from today onwards, you're going to exercise 1 hour every day. I think that's going to be more challenging. Okay, so don't have to start over, but you can just build upon, right? Build on slowly, build on what you're already doing, make it healthier. For example, switching your diet to make it healthier, or add on something that to you are or what you're already doing to give in more impact. And also a very important thing is to track. I think what gets tracked gets done. Don't know if you agree with that. I'm an accountant by training. I did my degree in accountancy and we track everything, right? Accountant look at the numbers, and all that. And we believe that if we track, then you get the positive reinforcement. So I wear this Garmin watch for the last, I think almost 2 years already. So I was tracking my activities as well. Okay, so for the year before, 2024, I spent more time on low intensity workout and less time on high intensity. But last year, ever since we started running some about 1 year plus ago, right? And my high intensity workout increased quite a bit. Every week increased by about 30 to 60 minutes of high intensity. My low intensity reduced. Overall, I still maintain about the same amount of workout. But if I look at my heart rate, my resting heart rate has gone down from 60 plus down to 50 plus now. So this is a visible, trackable thing that we can see, because we know that as we work on our cardio, when we start running, and work on our cardiovascular health, our average heart rate can come down a bit so that our heart rate don't have to be so fast. The heart gets more efficient, able to pump the blood throughout the body. And of course, lower heart rate also means that lesser stress, right? Lesser stress, better sleep. All this can translate to lower average resting heart rate as well. So I'm quite happy with the number. I was just looking at it just now. So what get tracked get done. So you can use this to track yourself as well. Not just look at it 1 day or 2 day, especially heart health, cardiovascular health. You might just want to look at it every 6 months or even a year to see the difference. Okay, so don't have to start all over, but you can build on. And then on top of the how, we also need to know the why. So it's important to know the how. For example, we always say that if you want to start to work out, do your strength training, for example, the squat, the plank, you want to do it correctly so that we don't injure ourselves to build our physical body. But I think more importantly is to know the why. Why do I want to do squat? Why do I need to do squat or plank? That's because we want to have our strong core. We want to keep our muscle mass. We want to be able to squat down and play with our grandchildren or to carry the baby up from the floor. Kids always on the floor, right? So 2 weeks ago, I was having dinner with a lawyer friend, and he was telling me that his friend is already primary. No, his daughter is going to primary 1. Okay. And he is having trouble standing there because the girl likes to run and jump onto him, the father. Okay, the father is struggling already, but he cannot ask the daughter, don't jump on me because I'm going to fall. He just have to say that he just have to man up and hold on to it, and try to catch her when she jump up to him. So that is why we want to do physical activity, isn't it? We don't want to squat for the sake of squatting. We want to squat so that we can still maintain our performance, can have our quality time with our loved ones, can go travel, can walk the world. Because we have seen so many friends telling me that they're elderly. A few friends last year also told me that probably that's the last trip that they're doing with their parents because the parents can't walk anymore. Can't walk long distance, even short distance. They have problem walking, getting very weak. Not able to take the traveling as well, because a bit hectic. Change 2 hotels every night. Every 2 nights got to change hotel, etc. We want to keep our health and fitness is because we still want to see the world. We still want to have time with our family members, right? We want to enjoy our quality of life. So you can join us for the weekly workout to learn the how, and of course the LiCo book club, our nutrition webinars to learn the why. Why do we want to do that? And the science behind it. So this is what we're trying to do. So this year, on top of just health and fitness, we are going to share more about personal effectiveness as well, which I think is also very important because I see more and more people telling me that they have no time to exercise. They have no time to eat healthy because of the work, etc. So I think personal effectiveness is also very important. If we are able to manage our time, our financials properly, I think we can have more bandwidth for our health and fitness. Okay, make sense? All right. So let's move on. Another thing is that a lot of people are solely relying on motivation to keep to their New Year resolutions. That is not good enough because we know that our internal operating system decide the energy that we have, right? Although you keep thinking that I want to do this, but your body don't give you enough energy level. You cannot concentrate, like Rosida said, I want to focus. If you keep having brain fog, you can't focus, right? You keep feeling very tired. Even you sleep enough, you're still feeling tired. Then how? Okay, quite impossible to achieve your resolutions. So you got to strengthen your operating system. And for us in LiCo, our solutions that we usually recommend will be our gut protein blend, because this is again tested many times. We have many good testimonial with plant-based breakfast, plant-based protein, fiber, probiotic, and vegetables blend will set the day for the body for the day. Right, blood sugar level will be stable, more stable throughout the day if we start our breakfast with high protein and low carbs. We don't have so much craving, keep our minds clear as well, we can focus better. And we'll be able to achieve our New Year resolutions. We have a better chance rather than just relying on brain power or motivation alone. We need our operating system to work with us. Right? So for low performance, for example, the crash, what happened is that if we take, for example, 2 pieces of bread for breakfast, which is very common, and some people drink Milo some more, it's all carbs, it's a lot of carbs. So blood sugar will spike, you feel good. But when it crash, which is about 2 hours later, it leads to impulsive, poor choices. Inflammation in the gut can give us mental haze as well. So that kills productivity. We have brain fog. Sometimes saying that I cannot think, I need to rest, I need more time to even complete a piece of job. And stress reaction. If our gut health is compromised, we will feel stressed more easily. So one of the experience that I get after doing this gut breakfast for the last 4-5 years is really, I think I can make better choices. My decision is more logical. I have less mood swings, definitely less mood swings than before. Okay, so steady neurotransmitter support is important. And also keeping us calm even under pressure. So the serotonin is actually made in our gut. So feeding our gut with good gut bacteria and feeding them with the right food, the protein, the probiotic, the fiber that they need, it will grow the good bacteria that help us to focus and to stay calm. Right? So this is what I've experienced in the last few years, and I really highly recommend you to do this. Try it out for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks, you'll be able to feel the difference. All right. So research has also done on exercise supplements, how it affects the gut microbiota, and it affects our fitness, our health performance, energy metabolism, inflammations, even the mood, motivation, and fatigue. If our gut is healthy, our mood is more stable, we feel more motivated because of the serotonin, and more calm and less fatigue as well. Okay, so next 2 weeks time, in a few weeks time, we'll be talking about eating for high performance as well. So we'll be coming back to visit this topic. But gut morning is the easiest so far. So I'll just put everything in and blend them together. From here, you can see there I've got celery, carrot, tomato, apple skin. I like to eat apple without the skin. So the skin goes to the plant, cucumber, lime. I put the whole lime in as well. So you blend the whole thing, put in our all-plant protein and supplements. This is my breakfast every day for the last 5 years or so. Okay, help us to maintain our weight well, bring the weight under control, focus, more stable mood, better energy as well. Right? So, and of course, loneliness is a resolution killer. So when you set your New Year resolution, don't just keep it to yourself. Don't be so secretive, And when you achieve that, only you want to tell the world, don't need. You can always share with the community. Find a safe space to share. This is a safe space. Later, feel free to share your New Year resolution so that we can keep you company. We can do this together with you so that all of us can achieve our resolutions better. So make LiCo your social check-ins. Every week we have weekly workouts, Monday at Choa Chu Kang, Friday and Saturday at Tampines, or you can join us online on any of these 3 days. Every month we have a fun walk. We meet together physically to explore different places of Singapore. We have our cooking classes, baking classes, and a lot more. So make this your social accountability. Make me your social accountability partner. How about that? We partner each other. We be accountable to each other of our New Year resolutions. Okay, so that someone is looking after you. You're not alone. We can all do this together. And of course, last but not least, don't just do it as a resolution. Make it your lifestyle. In LiCo Wellness, we always believe that wellness is a lifestyle. It's never a crash diet. or some program, or something that you can do quickly, hope to fix a hole, and then you can live happily ever after. But we believe that wellness is a lifestyle. So if you put it as your lifestyle, if you look at it as a lifestyle, then of course it's a lot more sustainable. Okay, join our LiCo Wellness community to architect your lifestyle for the whole year. We have our whole year calendar planned out. We have a lot of activities along the way. If what you want to achieve is health and fitness or financials, this is the community to be in so that we can do this together. So although we know that every year we can start over many times, right? So I was reading a book just now. It says that there are many times that you can start something in a year. For example, every start of the month, you can start something. So you have 12 chances, right, in a year. And every week, you can start something as well. If you missed your 3 workouts last week, you can start again this week. And every year, you have 52 chances of starting together, of starting all over again. And of course, New Year is a way to start. Chinese New Year is also a new start. And your birthday, okay, is a day for you to start new things as well. But rather than keep starting, keep missing, and keep starting again, why not make this your lifestyle? Right? Make it as part of your lifestyle. Join us, strengthen your foundation, okay? Build upon what you're already doing, leverage on the system on LiCo Wellness to do this together with you. Right? So these are some of the topics. This is the poll that we did last month, and I'm happy to see so many responses. Many say that they want to understand more about medical report, so we'll be doing more of that in our upcoming webinar, body compositions, how to improve our body compositions. Okay, weight management come out as one of the top as well, and of course, certified health coach. We're going to start our health coach course in April. Right, so by April, you can sign on for our 8 weeks health coach class, which is certification, comes with a certification. All right, I'll share more with you. And then in terms of cooking and baking, you want healthy cooking and nutrition talk, meal preps as well, and gut health and fermented food. So we see all that. We'll be doing that as well in this coming year. And for the new trend, we want to explore herbal healing power of nature. So many, I'm quite surprised that so many of you think that, you want to know more about herbs. Okay, herbal and wellness. So yes, next few weeks we'll be putting in that topic as well. And also sleep. Seems that many people are struggling with quality sleep. So yes, we'll be getting that as well in I'm inviting some experts to share with us on sleep, on how to solve, put in some sleep hygiene to solve some sleep issues. And of course, fitness and movement, strength training is still the favorite. I'm sorry for Ronald because he runs a run club. He has a run club. So he wanted run and jog together, but seems that there are not many people here wants to run and jog. All right. But we'll continue with our strength training, of course, and the fun walk. All right. Okay. So boot camp seems interesting as well. We'll explore that as well. If you have any ideas of any events that you think we should run together or you would like to lead, please let us know. You can PM me, through the community chat. You saw my number. You can PM me. You can let me know so that we can plan this together. All right. LiCo Wellness is really, we want to have a platform for everyone to stay close to each other, to have a social connection, support, to be healthier, fitter, leaner, right? And of course, happier. We hope that we can all be happier as well. All right. So next week, LiCo and Grace will be sharing with us on Yusen. This is our toasting of Yusen. Yusen called what? Yusen called Yusen, right? Chinese New Year is coming, so we want to learn how to make nice Yushang, healthier one. Okay, so they'll be sharing with you how to do this next week. So same time, same place. Do come and join us on the 23rd of Jan, last Friday of the week, last Friday of the month. We'll be meeting at Tanjong Pagar MRT to go for a nice meal at Maxwell Hawker Center, and then we will walk the hidden city parks at Outram Park, and also to see the Chinese New Year lighting, and you can do some Chinese New Year shopping as well if you want. So we'll be starting on Friday, 6 o'clock. Do join us 6 o'clock at the MRT station or 7 o'clock at Maxwell Hawker Center so that we can start walking from there. Okay, you can screenshot this if you want. Do come and join us, all right? And on the 30th of Jan, the following Friday, we'll be doing a healing sound bath session. If you want to have more relaxations, if you are concerned about mental health, wanting to stay more calm, and also relax, this is a good session. It's a 2-hour session whereby we use sound to give you a relaxing environment to help you to relax, and also followed by our smoothie. All right, okay, this is a paid session, healing sound bath. And 20th of Jan, this is what I'm going to share with you about 如何吃出高效能体质。因为呢，减重或者减胖呢，是很多人的都有兴趣的一个课题。那我也是蛮久没有用中文跟大家分享我的饮食习惯。所以呢，怎么吃出高效能的体质呢？是我自己本身的经验，那可以跟大家分享，让大家不要再坠入这个悠 effect 这个减肥了又复胖，减肥了又复胖这样子的恶性循环。So I hope that you can share with your family and friends, especially those who like to listen to Chinese, okay, Mandarin sharing, to come for this session. All right. And 3rd of February, our 2 Nutri chefs, okay, Melina and Eileen, they'll be sharing with us on a cooking demo. This is a physical session. You come to Treasures at Tampines Cooking Studio. There will be demo 7 items. Okay, they will show you how to cook them, and then all of us will sit down and have lunch together. So hopefully this add on to your Chinese New Year menu so that you can also cook some nice food like a chef to impress your family and friends during Chinese New Year. And it's a good time to get together as well as we getting into the horse year, the Chinese New Year. All right, so now is our discussion time. We still have some time, so I hope that you can unmute yourself. You can tell me, or we can share what would be your New Year resolution and how do you plan, to achieve your New Year resolution. Hi, Annie.
Hey, Jeannie, I want to ask you something.
Yes.
Like morning, if I for breakfast, I just make my protein powder. But if I want to eat something besides drinking the protein powder, is it okay? Or
Of
just
course.
no need?
Of course, please eat because you need more calorie. You also are underweight, so please eat.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So the amount is still the same. Make 250 ml. The drinks or what?
You take how many scoop of plant-based protein?
I put 2.
Okay, 2 scoop with 250 ml is okay. You can just shake and drink. So on top of that, you can add on good fats as well. You
Or
can
bread or anything.
Yeah, avocado. You
okay.
can eat bread as well, of course. You can with peanut butter, and all that. Try not to do so much sugar. Like, try not to use the jam and all that. Yeah.
Okay. Because I thought if I just make the drink, I don't know if enough calorie or not.
Not enough. For you, not enough because you need to increase your weight. Or
eat and drink.
You should not reduce any more weight.
Eat and drink at the same time.
Yes.
Okay.